A water jet cutter that'll slice through metal at 60,000 psi.
The shop inside the Ford Engineering Design Center at Northwestern is where students learn all about cars, including how to make them go faster. NASCAR drivers and crews will be putting that knowledge to the test next month on the streets of Chicago, the first street race in NASCAR history.
There's a lot of fascinating things about just being on a road course that are different than ovals.
Mike Beltran says the street race will not only test drivers but also engineers who will have to adjust the car's suspensions to handle the bumpy ride on city streets and the turns in either direction as opposed to an oval where they just turn left. The Chicago course through Grant Park will also feature elevation changes when drivers go over a bridge just before approaching a turn. Former world champion Formula One driver Jenson Button says it will be challenging.
It's going to be a big learning curve for everyone. There's no room for error.
A week ago, Button raced with a team in the 24 Hours of Le Mans, a completely different experience than what he expects to face in Chicago. He says he expects it to be a great challenge with varying speeds, lots of turns, and contact between race cars allowed.
I think that we can put on a great show, and I think that's what this race is going to it's going to be about.
Northwestern students a week ago designed and raced their own car similar to this one, demonstrating the challenges of not only getting power and speed, but also maximizing the aerodynamics and getting the suspension just right.
Suspension has to be able to handle bumps, right? If it's too hard, you'll shoot yourself off into space, right? If it's too soft, you won't be able to take a corner very hard or very fast without your car rolling over.
While most of the Northwestern students are off for the summer and will not be able to be at the NASCAR race themselves, they will likely study video in the fall, picking up what they can, and some eventually may be working on those cars themselves.
Watch breaking news on YouTube. Subscribe to ABC7 Chicago Eyewitness News.